So I hate to say I told you so, but the mainstream media is now reporting that they've never seen this many deaths in history. They say young people are dying at a higher rate than ever seen before. This is the news coming from America. Now I wonder why. Take a listen.
We are seeing what the FDA is describing as a catastrophic drop in life expectancy. What? We search for answers with Dr. Pierre Corey next. We've all noticed that there seems to be more tragic stories every day of young people, especially young men, dropping dead. And now the FDA is warning of a catastrophic drop in U.S. life expectancy. In the first 9 months of this year, 158,000 more Americans died unexpectedly than in all of 2019. Now, just to give you some perspective, that's more than the casualties in every war since Vietnam, all of them combined. President and Chief Medical Officer of the Frontline COVID-19 Critical Care Alliance, Dr. Pierre Corey. Dr. Corey, we got to know each other during COVID. These figures are staggering. Now, I think people see these numbers, Dr. Corey, and they might blame fentanyl or drugs or, unknown heart problems, even in young athletes. People say that they're not uncommon. It's happened in years prior. So could this explain all these deaths?
No, absolutely not. I mean, if you take a close look at the numbers, and I don't see an organized effort to trying to answer the question why young people are dying so much. I mean, we're seeing these rises, these sudden rises in traditionally healthy sectors of society. We've never seen dying at this rate. I mean, unless we send all our young people to war, you can't explain why so many young people are dying. And, we need our governments to function. And here's the thing. I have a private practice. I specialize in COVID care, not only acute, but I specialize in long COVID and long vax. Long vax is the chronic illness that's triggered by the vaccine. It's way more common than long COVID. And I have thousands of patients that are decimated. Their health is disturbed. This is not the dead, right? That op-ed, we talked about the dying, but, theirs has exploded since the outset of the campaign. Why are we not asking questions? All we've seen our government do, and these agencies, is ignore it and dismiss it.
Well, just to the layman watching this and hearing about this, like with so much else that happened in the last few years, it sounds like a cover-up. And, that's why they rushed out to condemn people like you, and it was all misinformation and disinformation, and they went after me for the hydroxychloroquine. I mean, it was just never-ending assault on anyone who asked questions. But my simple question to you is, are you seeing incidents of individuals who have compromised immunity and other problems that you believe are directly related to multiple COVID-19 shots?
There's not even a question that is occurring. I mean, there's really good science to explain why that's occurring. I'm seeing it clinically in my practice. You're seeing it in these reports from around the world of these sudden, white lung syndromes, everyone's sick and entering hospitals. I mean, we're in the wake of a global mass vaccination campaign, and people are not recognizing. We've known for years that, for instance, flu vaccines increase your risk of other respiratory viruses. And now we're seeing this whole world that got vaccinated. And
we'll have to.
It's not surprising.
This has to be studied without bias, and can't jump to conclusions until we have the information. But Dr. Corey, we really appreciate your work here and your effort. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Laura.